Hi, this is Will with Bulldog Rooter. I'm here with Dylan at 2507 North Dakota Ave in Spokane, Washington. So we showed up with the main line back up and installed a clean out outside because there was no access inside the house. So now there's a clean out outside, and this is where the video inspection is taking place from after we've cabled the line. So what we're looking at there, right in front of the camera, is the city main, right there. So we're about 102 feet out right here in the city stub. Go ahead and pull back, and we'll go ahead and pull back here and see what we got. So the pipe here, you can see pretty big transition just right there, separation, which is pretty normal for clay. Clay is installed in 3-foot pieces, and over time the ground settles and the pipe moves a little bit, separations get lopsided. Pulling back towards the house. Right here we're in 6-inch clay. Continue to pull back. Continue to pull back here. The white stuff you see on top is just a bunch of cobwebs. Continue to pull back here. We're still in the 6-inch clay. Like I said, as you can see, anything like here at this joint, anything that's not a smooth surface in a pipe is considered an obstruction. As you can see here, not only is there separation, but there's roots. And in each root, the bigger the root, the thicker the separation in the pipe, and the worse the pipe can actually become. And we pulled out probably about 10 pounds of roots out of the line, and they're all very healthy and very thick. So continue to pull back here. We're still in 6-inch clay. Another lip here, and you can see it holding a little bit of water, so you got a small belly there, as well as right here with another separation and some more roots growing from the sides there. Continue to pull back to the house. Same with this joint, you can see the water slowly traveling through the bottom of the pipe there. Continue to pull back. You can see here where the roots are coming in on the sides and the gap in between the pipe. Roots are invading that joint. Continue to pull back towards the house here. Alright, this joint doesn't look too bad there. Right here, you can see the big gap in between the two separations in this clay tile pipe, as well as an area where roots are getting in on a massive scale, but no cracks or fractures, which is a good thing. Continue to pull back to the house. You can see some more roots coming in there. Alright, right here you see another big joint. You can see the big separation in the pipe where the water's pulling up in the bottom of the screen there. That's from the roots getting in between that joint and separating the pipe further. Like I was talking about just a little bit ago, anything that's not smooth will block up toilet paper and any solids that go through the pipe and cause you to back up. Continue to pull back towards the house. Alright, now we're in 4-inch clay tile. Continue to pull back. Joints aren't looking too horrible there. We got some roots coming through here. Pretty big separation as well. No fractures that I've seen yet. Continue to pull back. Pretty big lip here, and as you can see here, there is a pretty big separation. Same issue we were dealing with. And on the top of the screen there, you can see a fracture starting in the top of the pipe. Now, either the next time it gets cabled or when roots start growing back through this section, this pipe can give. And when that happens, then you have a hole in your pipe, which isn't a good thing to have. Continue to pull back towards the house here. And right here you see a huge separation where roots are invading on both sides, top, bottom, and around the pipe. So definitely have to keep an eye on this section here. From what I can see, I'm not seeing a crack in this one here, which is a good thing. but it looks like there's a large enough separation in that top piece that there could be part of the pipe actually missing. Not quite sure on that one. Can't get the angle I need to be able to tell. Alright, continue to pull back to the house. Some more roots and another separation here. And here you can see a huge gap where extremely thick roots were growing in. The thicker the root, the thicker the separation, as I was talking about earlier. And the worse that separation gets, the more likely you're looking at replacing this pipe. We're about 40 feet away from the city main now. Continue and pull back. Once again, more separations here. You can see dirt, tree roots. Continue and pull back. Right here you see residual root ball from when we cabled, and right here at the joint, more separation, more roots, residual roots there in the top of the screen. Right here you can see where the roots are invading as well, and the top of the screen now you can see the water moving. That's the bottom of the pipe, but in the bottom kind of rightish side of the screen you can see where the pipe separated, split off to the side, and it is actually getting invaded by roots as well. Continue to pull back. Same with this, separation, more roots. Right here, same thing at this joint.
The longer you let roots grow, the more harm they cause to the pipe. There's a joint every 3-foot section of pipe, so it's crucial to just, you know, do maintenance on this stuff instead of waiting for it to happen each time, because the problems will just get worse and worse.
Right here you can see where more roots are sitting. Separation again. Continue to pull back. More roots, another separation, bigger separation there. Small itty bitty separation with minor roots growing into it, nothing too horrible. You can see a pretty thick root on the bottom center of that screen, and the thicker the root, the worse the pipe will get. So, as you can see there, it's definitely coming through pretty thick right here. We're 60 feet away from the city main. Right here, more roots and more separations. Right here, you got a minor separation, nothing too bad there. Same with this joint here, and this joint, which that's not looking too horrible. You see some roots coming in here, not too thick except that one on the right, which is a good thing. Continue to pull back. Right here we got a big separation where it's actually branched off from the bottom of the pipe. Water was pulling up here earlier, and you can see once again where roots are invading the line there. Continue to pull back. Another separation.
There's been roots in about every joint, so it's definitely going to be crucial to get it cabled. Annual preventative maintenance. It's always better to be proactive than reactive as far as sewage goes. Any kind of plumbing. It doesn't look past the point of maintaining, though. That's the good thing. If not once a year, maybe, semi-annually, maybe twice a year, there's just a loose root ball. Can you push into that again? It should be a loose root ball.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just a loose root ball. It'll flush down the line as we run some water here in a minute from when we cabled, and as you can see here, another separation, more roots. Continue to pull back. We're about 80 feet from the main, and right here from 86 feet to right there you can see a big separation, a big belly here.
It's about a 4 feet section or 4 foot section that's settled. The ground settles a lot over time. Tree roots can also create that offset or that slight misgrade.
Another separation here with some minor tree roots, as well as here, separation. And right there you got a big separation with some roots. Right there we have a turn.
Lots of potential for soft blockages.
Yes.
So, and we're coming right back up our clean out riser, and that's your video inspection.
Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.